everyone. Thank you for joining our webinar today on making your internet awesome with BizPortals 365. It's really great to have you with us today. I'm Sudhi Gumi, the Director of Marketing at BizPortals Solutions, and I'm here with my colleague Anil Gursahani, who is our Solutions Lead. In today's webinar, we're going to help you answer the question, is your internet awesome, and how it can be inexpensively. We will help you answer this question by showcasing our industry-leading BizPortals 365 Intranet to demonstrate modern features and our own unique BizPortals 365 features that make an intranet awesome. So how does BizPortals 365 make your intranet awesome? One, BizPortals 365 delivers a fresh user experience with modern features for your employees and organization to drive collaboration and engagement and modernize your workplace. It's also a turnkey, ready-made solution, so it's cost-effective, ready-to-go solution that can be implemented in days, saving you time, dollars, and resources. So BizPortals 365 allows you to have an awesome intranet quickly and inexpensively. And then two, BizPortals 365 goes beyond just communication, collaboration, and other typical intranet features with built-in document management, project management, HR, and workflow automation tools all in one solution to be your complete business intranet. Then three, it is built on Office 365 and SharePoint, so it has added benefits if you're on Office 365. But if you're not on Office 365, we also have an on-premise solution for you. But BizPortals 365 being built on Office 365 and SharePoint has built-in integrations with Office 365 tools, and it instantly connects to your Office 365 environment and allows you to fully utilize and get more out of your Office 365. It can also integrate with other business systems and applications, providing you a single portal solution with a unified user experience. Then, as a central place and solution for all your information, employees, tools, and applications with all of its functionality, BizPortals 365 really turns your Office 365 and intranet into a business hub. So that is a kind of a quick introduction and overview of what makes BizPortals 365 awesome, and we'll talk more about each of these points during our webinar today. So with that introduction, let's jump into the agenda. Our agenda will be as follows. First, we're going to give you a quick introduction into our team and company. Second, we will give you an overview of BizPortals 365, what it is, and how it's built on Office 365. And then third, we will talk more about specific features and capabilities of BizPortals 365. And then four, Neil will demo our BizPortals 365 product to show you its features and functionality live. So one housekeeping item before we dive in, we will try to leave some time for Q&A at the end, but please ask your questions throughout the webinar. If we can't get to your question during the webinar, we will certainly get back to you via email. And then please note that your microphone is on mute, so all of your questions will have to go through using the chat toolbar inside the GoToWebinar toolbar to ask your questions. So a little bit about us. Again, I'm Sudhi Gumi, the Director of Marketing at BizPortals Solutions. Before I joined BizPortals, I was a management consultant at PricewaterhouseCoopers, PwC, focused on digital strategy and digital transformation for Fortune 500 companies. So my expertise is in helping companies digitize all aspects of their business, from their customer-facing digital experience to internal collaboration to back-end and back-office operations, and helping them align their business strategy with their IT strategy. I'm joined by Anil Gursahani, who is our Solutions Lead. He leads our customer implementations and customer success teams. He has 18 years of experience in enterprise infrastructure and applications, and 12 years of experience implementing and deploying intranet solutions based on Office 365 and SharePoint, and is an Office 365 and SharePoint expert. He will be providing the demo later in the webinar. Then, as a company, BizPortals Solutions, we are a full-service software and services company solely dedicated to organizations on Office 365 and SharePoint. We are based in Orange County, Southern California, with offices in Boston and India. We have over 130 employees comprised of Office 365 and SharePoint experts, software architects, product developers, customer success team members, and solution consultants. With respect to our product, BizPortals 365, we provide a number of services and support around the product to help our customers be successful. Our product-related services include customization, setup and onboarding, customer success and training, and ongoing maintenance and updates of the product. We also provide services to those that are not using our product but need general Office 365 or SharePoint help, as we have deep Office 365, SharePoint, and technical expertise, and really love helping organizations of all sizes empower their employees. We provide SharePoint development, integration, business analysis, and data migration services, just to name a few. You can certainly visit our website, bizportals365.com, to get more information on our services if you're interested. We have over 15 years of experience developing intranet and digital workplace solutions on SharePoint and Office 365, so we're experts in this realm, as well as the Microsoft platform as a whole. We help businesses of all sizes, small to large, and across industries from financial services to healthcare to IT to nonprofits and educational institutions, as we can customize our solution to meet your business and industry-specific needs. You can see some of our customers in the logos in the background. And then finally, we have been Microsoft Gold partners for over 15 years as well. So now that you know a little bit about us, let's dig into what we're here for today, our product, BizPortals 365, and how it really makes your intranet awesome. So BizPortals 365 is an industry-leading turnkey intranet built on Office 365. What that means is it extends and enhances Office 365's and SharePoint's out-of-the-box capabilities with one, improved and more flexible usability to deliver a more modern and intuitive and consumer-grade experience. Things like drag-and-drop design and making it very easy to publish and share content and files are just a couple of examples, but you will see more in the demo. Two, BizPortals 365 delivers a lot more functionality to really modernize many more aspects of how you work and collaborate across different functions. So we have extended the capabilities and functionality beyond typical intranet features with robust built-in features for project management, forms and workflow automation, HR and employee management, that each can really stand alone as separate solutions but are fully integrated within your intranet. And then three, with BizPortals 365, we have built-in integrations with Office 365 tools to bring in that key functionality into one solution and in one unified experience. We have built-in integrations with Outlook for email integration, so you can get email notifications on important company and project news, upcoming task deadlines, document updates and approvals, and much more. And then integrations with OneDrive for your file storage, Teams and Yammer for project discussions and real-time communication, Planner to supplement and boost your task management, Flow to automate your manual forms and workflows, and then Delve for smart organization and curation of content, and then Power BI to make data and reports easy to digest and understand with graphs, visuals, and dashboards. And then four, with BizPortals 365, we enable the ability to integrate with other business applications to bring in and distribute data and reports and bring in workflows from these external systems. For example, your ERP systems, your CRM systems, including Salesforce and the MS Dynamics stack, your HR systems, including Workday and PeopleSoft, project management systems, including MS Project Server and Project Service Automation. Then since it's built off of the Office 365 and SharePoint framework, if you're on Office 365, it directly, as I mentioned, and instantly connects to your Office 365 environment, and you have a single sign-on experience with Office 365. It shows up as a tile in your Office 365 menu, so really imagine it as another tool in your Office 365 tool set, but brings in your other existing Office 365 tools. If you're not on Office 365, we also provide, as I mentioned, an on-premise solution. And if you want more information on our on-premise solution, please contact us for more information. Then finally, we built BizPortals 365 with common, consistent design and experience elements, simplicity, easy to use and set up, conciseness, as we really focus on providing features that businesses commonly use and need, and nothing more. Automation with built-in integrations and infrastructure to automate simple to complex multi-step workflows. And then we've designed it with a self-service approach, so it is equipped with a number of self-help tools, and there is minimal to no learning curve for all users, which is, of course, important for user adoption. And then we built it with a flexible architecture so that though it is a ready-made solution, it can be customized and can integrate with various business systems. And of course, it has enterprise-grade security and mobility, being a Microsoft and cloud-based product. And then in terms of mobility, we have built BizPortals 365 with the responsive design so that you can have a seamless experience on any device. And then finally, scalability, which is very important for your internet, so that it doesn't become outdated and difficult to use as you continue to grow. We have built BizPortals 365 to grow with you, as you can easily add more people, teams, and content to the portal as you grow. So now, of course, there are many intranet solutions out there, but most, if not all, are mainly focused on social and employee engagement type features. They have team sites, news and announcements, social collaboration tools, content sharing, and a number of team communication features. They may have document management, but it's typically light. But they don't go deep into functionality, and important features are untouched. BizPortals 365, on the other hand, is really focused on providing business value. So though these social features are important, and BizPortals 365 certainly has these features, we went beyond these typical communication and collaboration features with deeper and more extensive functionality while maintaining a modern and easy-to-use design. So with BizPortals 365, we've extended it to a modern and comprehensive business intranet solution. I mentioned this already a few times, but an important point here is that businesses and teams often have a number of different single-purpose tools. For example, a separate tool for your project management, a separate tool for HR, a separate tool for project management. And really this takes away from the user experience, and it's costly. But what BizPortals 365 allows you to replace and consolidate these tools and really rally around one central, comprehensive, and fully integrated tool, allowing you to save costs and derive more business value. So that's kind of how we're different, and what makes us our intranet awesome from just a high-level feature and functionality standpoint. Now let's go through some specific features of BizPortals 365, and I will go through this part somewhat quickly and just highlight some key features, as it will be more worthwhile for you to see these features in the demo with Anil. So information distribution is a key aspect of our solution. With BizPortals 365, it is very easy to add, edit, and share different types of communication, whether it's company or team documents, news, announcements, alerts, projects, tasks, events, and making it specific and delivered to specific audiences. It also has powerful search features, allowing you to easily and quickly search across all information, content, and projects and news events within the portal, saving the 1 to 2 hours per day employees spend just looking for information they need to get work done. Kind of a surprising stat, but understandable. Document management is another key feature of ours. BizPortals 365 really simplifies and modernizes the way businesses manage their documents and content across the complete content lifecycle, from content creation and sharing to governance, retention, archival, and compliance. It has features that make it easy to categorize, tag, and organize documents, collaborate and co-author documents with multiple people and teams in real time, of course, and it has integrations with OneDrive and Delve to make documents easily accessible no matter where you are. And then project management. BizPortals 365 has robust project management features to help you push your projects forward and drive cross-team project execution. It has dashboard views They provide a quick and consolidated manager-level view into the status of your projects. It is equipped with numerous task management features. You can easily organize, track, and visualize tasks in different views. We recently added the Kanban board feature for easy task management and added more to our Gantt chart functionality, just to name a few again. It also has integrated and embedded project discussions and discussion boards so that you can keep your projects and communication streamlined together in one place. And then we also have critical HR tools. BizPortals 365 has what we call an employee center, where employees can easily find the company's up-to-date policies and procedures. It is also great for training and development. Many of our clients specifically use BizPortals for training, where they house their training content, training videos, and training activity checklists to make that your training curriculum very seamless. And BizPortals 365 also has employee onboarding and offboarding tools, and all really to help simplify your HR and decrease the burden and dependence on your HR department so that they can focus on more higher value add tasks. And then workflow automation. BizPortals 365 has built-in automation tools and infrastructures to support simple to complex multi-step workflows. So simple ones like approving time off and purchase requests from your manager, HR, and finance department, to more complex workflows such as managing your inventory, your compliance, and IT help desk tickets. So managing that whole process. We provide common forms that businesses often use for day-to-day needs out of the box. And if needed, we can easily customize the forms to your needs. You can automate and bring in workflows from different systems, as I mentioned, such as your ERP, CRM, sales, and finance, and so on. So really the things BizPortals 365 can automate are vast. And then some additional features that we have, and some of these I touched upon. It's quick to set up within days as a turnkey solution. It's always up to date. BizPortals 365 is a SaaS-based solution, so we provide regular product and feature updates, and we're very dedicated to this so that you don't have to worry about your intranet becoming old and obsolete. Rather, it will always be fresh and up to date. You can brand it to your company needs. It has easy personalization in terms of layout and configuration. It's customizable, as I mentioned. Also, as I mentioned, it has a responsive UI, providing you with a full mobile intranet. And then it has signal sign-on with Office 365 for a seamless and unified experience. And then again, cloud or on-premise. And I mentioned we do have an on-premise solution. And now maybe the most important slide is our pricing. Another thing that makes us different is our straightforward and affordable pricing. We price by user, not by features, so it's very straightforward. Our standard pricing is $10 per user per month, and there are no setup or onboarding fees. We have volume pricing for larger businesses and special pricing for nonprofit organizations and educational institutions. Again, as we're dedicated to help institutions and organizations across all industries and sizes to really empower their employees and modernize their workplace. We provide seamless licensing and upgrades. You can easily change user count as you grow. So really, it is a cost-effective solution that grows with you. And then to kind of give you a little insight into our roadmap, we have some upcoming features here that we're working on as we speak. As I mentioned, we continually and frequently improve our BizPortals 365 product with the latest up-to-date features and technologies, and continue to deepen our functionality. These product updates are automatic and cost-free to you as a customer. And again, you don't need any IT resources on your end for these updates and upgrades. So here's some brief highlights that we're currently working on. Intelligent bots for knowledge base and business insights, deepening our portal usage analytics, individualized focused content, advanced functional modules, and deepening our functionality across our HR and project management, and so on. And then integration with more business systems. So with that, I hope you got a solid overview of our BizPortals 365 product and how it can give you an awesome, cost-effective internet solution that modernizes your workplace and delivers business value and a quick ROI. Also, I hope you saw the minimal investment it requires, the cost savings it provides, and the productivity gains you get from a complete business internet. So please continue to ask your questions in the chat toolbar. And now I will turn it over to Neil, who will bring all of this to life with a live demo.
Thanks a lot, Sudhi. Thank you. Hi, everyone. My name is Anil Gursani, and as Sudhi mentioned, I've had a vast experience with deploying SharePoint solutions. So not only on-premise, but most recently with Office 365. I hope you can all see my screen. So what you see in front of you is the home page, really the landing page of our intranet solution. Now, this is really built on top of SharePoint, and this is hosted really on your Office 365 tenant. So you have full control of this intranet solution, right? Once it is deployed, we go through some extensive onboarding sessions with you, teach you about the administration of the system. As you can see, there is a little admin tab here, and then you can take it from there and really train your users. We can do all of those services too. Anyways, so with BizPortals 365, I think the way we have really architected this is really to give it enhancements in terms of ease of use. SharePoint is a great business platform on Office 365, so you can really extend it. So what we have done is made sure that users, when they start using the system, it's really simple to use. So if you remember one of the slides that Sudhi was talking about in terms of simplicity, you can see the setup of this homepage. We have all these web paths here with a little header here. So it's simple, easy to understand, very easy to use, and it's consistent. So if you see all these icons at the top of the web part, you could just use the standard, and I'm just going to show you how easy it is. For example, if you want to add a reminder, you'll click on the plus button, and now you can add a reminder for yourself. At the same time, if you want to add a corporate alert, that is a company-wide alert to your employees, similar usability, right? So we have kept that consistent, made sure that it's very easy for users to get trained and start using this system. Okay, so even for news and announcements, as you can see, it's very simple. So very simple, easy to use solution. Also, in terms of conciseness, you see the presentation of information here that we have these, again, web paths with precise information. For example, you have calendars here, very easy to get to these calendars, plus integrate your Outlook calendars, bring it in so you can see your personal events and so on. What we have also done is really made it easy for you to customize this, right? Most of what you see could be customized. So a very brief example is you have the home page here. You can get into the admin settings and move your web paths around. Very few solutions out there give you this kind of flexibility. So as earlier explained, that our solution is highly customizable and it is flexible. Okay. Moving on, in terms of security, because that is one of the main areas when companies move to the cloud, you want to have your data secure. Obviously, with Office 365 framework, your data is inherently secure, but we have a lot of permissions around documents and who can publish information, who cannot. So you can set up security around all of that, and we'll get into that when we get more into document management. Okay, so solution is highly secure. In terms of mobility, you could access this using the SharePoint app. You'll get access to the intranet if you choose to go that route. In terms of automation, we have forms here. Really automation, the easiest way to understand is that if you want to digitize your forms, you might be using paper-based forms. Maybe you have some digital forms in terms of Excel spreadsheets and so on. You could bring all your forms in, apart from these 8 to 10 that we provide out of the box. And then we have workflow built behind these forms. So out of the box, there is a multi-stage workflow setup. You could work with us and define really, business processes, give us your requirements, and then we can help you configure the forms. And in terms of self-service, there is, you have FAQs, you have knowledge base articles here. Obviously, it provides great help of the whole functionality, but you could also customize this to have your own FAQs, not only pertaining to the SharePoint intranet, but maybe to your business operations and so on. So we can teach you how to customize all of these things. Okay, so let's get on with the 4 key areas of our intranet solution. The first is information distribution. So one is the homepage where users would come in. They could easily see these alerts, could be IT alerts, could be maintenance, facilities, maintenance alerts, maybe some office closures. You could publish those easily and set up notifications. So it not only displays it here, but also notifies your employees by email. Right? Same for news and announcements. Great way for management and management, mid-level, senior management to come and put some announcements here, and for employees to really, it's so easy to click on this and get the whole article here. They can read this. So it really helps to keep all the employees on the same page with these web paths here. Moving down, you could have a corporate calendar. And as you can see, there are different ones here. So as people take time off, as soon as it's approved, it could start showing up here. Again, if people are out of the office on events, trade shows, those things could be highlighted here. Plus, you can bring your own Outlook calendars and shared calendars right in this view. So great way to see all that information up here. On the left side here, you see people lookup. So this is basically bringing your employee directory right here, integrated tightly with your Active Directory, Office 365 Active Directory. So you can search for employees here, co-workers. You can get in touch with them if you want to integrate this with Skype or your email, and then be able to contact them directly from here. Right? Moving down, some birthday and work anniversary web paths displayed here. Great way, right? First thing in the morning when employees come, they know whom to go and wish. Nowadays people don't remember all these things really. So a great way to publish that information. On the right side, you have Spotlight feature, again used by most organizations to really display some, you want to recognize an employee, you want to publish that, and then for our employees to be able to read that very easily. Right? All right. Moving up here, quick links. You could have external or internal links to the intranet, but published here for your employees. So easy for them to get to other links. Plus, you could have some external application that you could publish the links. So really, this homepage provides all of this information in one view. And as you saw, you could customize these web paths. You could edit the layout. So again, a very good way of distributing this information. Okay. Moving on to another section, which is the Employee Center. Okay, again, used by HR. HR can really publish information here for all the employees. A great tool, a great site here for employees to come in, probably go through some training videos. And the way it works is you can publish an external video or Office 365 stream video right here, and employees can look at those. Plus, you have news and announcements for employees, again, also distributed by email if you want. And then quick links up here. Moving down, this is one of the most key functionalities of the product. You can publish information. See, one kind of information that is published is in form of documents. But what you could publish here is textual information. So you have employee onboarding. For example, a new employee comes in, you give them the access to this employee center, and they can read all this information about benefits, employee orientation, maybe dates and locations, and what to expect, first day, first week, and so on. So it's a fantastic way for your employees to get all of this right here, right? And you can have other insurance-related information. So it's very easy to publish this. Again, if you remember earlier what I said in terms of simplicity and ease of use, it's very easy to publish this information, to create your own customized list right up here, okay, through this. So we call this the quick launch. With this, a lot of our customers really use it in terms of publishing relevant information. You could have job postings also listed here. All right. Moving below on the same page, you have a photo gallery. So your HR department could publish videos, some contact information, and then we have a document library for employees. So every site in our intranet comes with a document library, and you could have multiple document libraries, maybe by location. So if you have multiple locations, you could segregate this. So instead of creating 5, 6 different sites for employees by location, you could just keep it right here and probably give access only to that location documents. Okay, so very easy to do that. Here you could categorize your documents. So let's say, and sort it by category. So if I click on the category here, you could say all information related documents, plans, policies, everything can be housed here. Okay, so this was another example of really being able to publish information very easily for your employees. Going back to the home page, what we also have here is a one-click navigation, which also goes along the lines of simplicity and ease of use. And you could see all your recently visited sites. You could pin sites and pages really to here, and you can directly jump to those. One issue in an intranet solution always is that when you have multiple sites, you have a lot of project stuff in there, a lot of documents. How do you really get to that information quickly? So we have given you this functionality with one-click navigation. Also, similar to this, in the Employee Center, you have all these documents. Let's say you're reading one of these. You want to really be able to get to the document. Obviously, you can search for it, but at the same time, you could easily pin these documents. So if I just pin this one document, when I come back to this document library, I could see it's right up here. Easy for me to get to it. Okay, and then when you're done, you can easily unpin this document. So again, paying a lot of attention to how information is published and consumed. That's one of our real key focus areas. Okay, moving on to forms. On the home page, you can see we have these forms that are published. And again, this takes care of about 75 to 80% of your requirements. Basically, you have time off forms, you have a daily activity report, which you could say it's a subset of a timesheet, basically, and new hire setup request forms. You have IT help desk. You can manage all your internal IT help desk cases through this. So let's just look at one of the forms, a time off form, very commonly used, obviously, in every organization. So these are out-of-the-box forms. Again, working with us, you can define these fields, values for the forms, and then once you publish it, for a user to come and fill a time of request, he could easily fill these fields. He just submit it. It goes to his reviewer, as you can see on the top right. And let's say you want to route this form, right? We also give you the flexibility to route it to other people, maybe request some comments from your managers and so on. So it's routed to the person. The person can see this form once it's submitted. So I'll just show you a view of a form center that we have in our application. So let's say the manager comes in the inbox on the right, you can see your own forms that you have submitted and also the ones you have to approve. So a great way to quickly get to the relevant information. Obviously, you get these notifications of these forms not only by email, but also within the application. We give you this feature of notifications. You can quickly get to your forms from here. Okay, so once it goes through the workflow cycle, that is, the manager has approved a form, and then it could go to HR, who will finally process the form, maybe integrated with your payroll HR systems if you had an external one, so we could, get all of those in. So once it goes through, the information gets saved in the system, and for you to be able to get to your saved records, as you can see all these forms on the left side. So for time off, you could click on this, your saved records, and you could get to this view. Now that's a great way to see all your time off requests. You could see your team's time off requests right here. So very easy to get to all this information in the system. Now we integrate with Office 365 very tightly. So what this means is all of this information can be presented in terms of reports. So here's an example of a Power BI report. So this is all about time off forms, as you can see. So you could run these reports, publish them either on the intranet, or you could publish it, in other systems. But a great way to build these visual reports right here. Okay, so we have discussed about information distribution. We have also spoken about forms automation. Now moving on to really team collaboration, done in two ways. One is in forms of departments. So what we give you is the functionality to create a department site. Again, this is a demo system, but you could create your own department sites here. And let's look at one of these department sites, right? So we'll go ahead and look at the marketing department. So once you get into the marketing department, you see that again, the information is presented very uniformly. So in terms of video stream, just like the employee center, in terms of news and announcements to your team members, you could publish that. You have quick links. Again, these links are within the intranet site or external. And then we have a quick launch section. This really, you can manage your tasks. As you can see, there are some tasks laid out for people, some action items. You can build your own lists here, right? You can bring in documents, you can bring in forms, and really make sure that all your processes in your marketing department are really taken care of in the tool, right? So, and we can teach you how to do those things. You can see your staff members of your department, and moving down, you can see the documents. Okay, so with documents in the marketing department, as I mentioned, there's a lot of functionality. We have paid a lot of attention to document management. Again, made it easy for users to use this. So you could see the recent activity on a document. You could move it to another library, copy it. You could check it out. I'm sure all of you are familiar with the checkout functionality of SharePoint. So a user checks it out, the document gets locked, the user makes edits, puts in a new version, and then you could also see the version history of a document. In terms of security, permissions is a key area. You could secure documents or the entire library just for your team members. You could, in fact, share a document with external users also, just providing them a link to the specific document. So we give you all of this functionality. In addition, we can also manage all the grid columns. So whatever you see here in terms of the views, all these columns, you can customize those. You can connect this document library to Microsoft Outlook. So if you're really using Microsoft Outlook a lot, you want to see your documents of your marketing department, it can bring it into Outlook. So tight integration with that. You could sync this with your OneDrive and have it on your desktop, so you could have see your documents right from there. Easy way to bring in documents a drag and drop functionality built into this grid. So from your desktop, you can bring in documents, just drag and drop them here, and it will populate it here. Right? We have extensive search built in. So let's see, I'm just going to type a few words here just to show you the kind of stuff you could search in the entire library, current folders. You can not only search for the metadata, but also search for the content within each document. Okay, so we give you all these features. So with the marketing department, for example, the team can really collaborate, work on all tasks, all goals, milestones for that department right in this. You can also execute projects. So as Sudhi mentioned earlier, you can do great project management here. You don't need another tool. And for projects, really, when you click on projects within the marketing department, you can see that there are a list of 5 projects here. So this is a good, great project portfolio view. So you can look at all your projects, you can search for them, so on. If you do want to get into a project site, just click on one. So we'll just click on the digital marketing, and here is a project site. So this is core project management, where you get a project summary right at the top. You can see all the important stats of the project. You have news and announcements. On the right side, you have discussions. So this could really reduce email traffic. You could discuss project-related stuff with your team members here. Again, you see similar things with Quick Launch. You can see your entire task list here. And some people are used to using this. It's as easy as clicking on the plus icon and being able to add tasks. You could add it this way, or obviously traditional SharePoint forms. I'm sure some of you have seen this, so you could add a task in this manner also, right? You can attach files and so on. So you could manage all your tasks of the project. Some users are used to Kanban board. They want to drag and drop tasks. So we have given you the functionality of that, and I'll just briefly show you that. So here you see the task list in a different view. Now you can drag and drop tasks, quickly update it in this fashion. Also for advanced project management users, especially project managers, we give you a Gantt chart view. So you can see all the tasks here. So different ways to execute tasks in a project. Okay. Similar to that, we have a document library for every project here. So hopefully this gives you a good overview of our project management features. Again, if you want to see any of these in detail, you want to get into a discussion, probably discuss requirements, please feel free to contact us, and we'll arrange a one-on-one demonstration for you. Okay, so we went over information distribution, we went over forms automation, team collaboration by using these department sites and then being able to run projects within these. Once the employees start using this intranet, there's a lot of information in there, a lot of tasks assigned to an individual. How do you really make sense of these without jumping to all these different sites? We give you a little dashboard view called My Site, and let me bring that up. It's right here. So with My Site, what we do is give each user or each employee a way to really make sense of all the information. So you could see your tasks in this fashion, right? How many are in progress? You have great way to see your overdue tasks, what is due today, and so on. You could jump into your, for example, in progress tasks, and then go and see all your tasks across sites. And then it's very easy to update it by just clicking on it and bringing it up right here. Okay. Also your documents, very tightly integrated with Delve. If you have already looked at Office 365 Delve, it gives you a similar view. So you could see the documents that you have been following, the ones that have recently come into the portal. You could also get a view of your reminders. So with this, I think this tool is definitely an intranet solution which provides great business value and really helps you get organized and streamlined in your day-to-day work. Okay. So again, with this, I would like to conclude the demo. And if you want to have any more discussions, you have special requirements, please get in touch with us, and we'll be able to answer those, arrange a demo, talk with you. Again, no setup, no onboarding fees, but we are here to help you and really make your intranet experience awesome. Thank you all. Thank you.